I'm going back to Kuwait. I'm just joking.
Hello, 'tis I, Fat Cow. Yesterday, I speculated, suggested, voiced my opinion, insinuated that Foodie is stuck in Canada. Well, I thought I'd do it again, but with a little bit more evidence to back it up. The first clip is from December 2023 and was the second trip back to Canada. It was very abruptly brought to a grinding halt by something to do with some messages over a telephone between some people, something. I can't remember what it was exactly. But prior to these messages, Foodie had voiced her intention to stay in Canada and lauded on about how much Canada would benefit her. The next clip was also, I'm moving to Canada, even to the point that some people donated money so she could establish herself, which again was full of praise for Canada and again an intention of restarting a life. Both these clips are courtesy of Hectic Llama. Please go over to her channel. The third clip is the current Canada visit, where she categorically, absolutely, definitely has no intention to stay to Canada. Canada's like, no, I don't want any of that. I'm definitely 100% absolutely, and I will repeat till I'm blue in the face, not staying in bloody Canada. Which is the polar opposite of the other two times in which she had no intention of staying in Canada. And as we know, Foodie will say the exact opposite of what's going to happen in order to throw people off the scent, because she's dead clever, see.
I talked to Salah and I made the decision that it's sadly probably better for me to go back to Canada for a while to seek some much needed medical care, and part of that is I want to talk to a doctor about possible weight loss surgery.
Hello guys, so now we are heading for the Kuwait International Airport.
I'm gonna miss you, babe. I want to have my own little place, even if it's just a studio or like a small one bedroom. Rent is so expensive here these days. I was looking like, oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm prepared for that, have everything I need for that. First and last. This break was amazing, and I made a very big decision to move back to Canada, and I'm moving here. I can't stand the summer in Kuwait. It's bad for my health. I need free healthcare because even no matter what my visa status would be there, I don't want to talk about that, but it would be expensive. So just make whatever you want of that. If you want to think that I have this visa, that visa, it doesn't matter. It's okay, fine, whatever. But it is expensive. Just say that, okay? Inshallah, he can come here, yeah. No, I'm not here to renew my visa. I'm not planning on going to Kuwait right now, no. Anytime soon. I'm not doing that travel journey anymore. Like, I can't do it. Before I came here, I was so sure. I wanted to move back here. And now that I'm gone, I feel so sick. I'm going back to Kuwait. I'm just joking. No matter how hot it is here, I know when I'm going back to Kuwait, yeah, but I'm not going to say. But you guys miss a version of me in Canada that you're never going to get back. Like that, I'm not going to regress back into my old ways. It's been almost 3 years? Like, it's just not going to happen. Like, I'm happy that I've matured in a lot of ways, and that I don't want to be a mess anymore. I don't want to be like drinking and partying and just like, just not for me. I would be moving to another country. I would be traveling around as a nomad. I don't care. I'm not coming back here to live. I'm not happy. There's always going to be a certain type of nostalgia going back to where you were raised. Doesn't mean you can't live and appreciate a different country. I am so bored with Canada. Like, no, I don't want to stay here for more than a little bit just to see my family. Like, maybe someday I'll change my mind. I have no idea. But right now, I want to just, I don't honestly see what's like so great. I don't know. Cool Cat's life. I didn't say I don't like Canada, but I don't think it's the best country. Like, I think that like there's more exciting countries, there's more to explore. So I don't feel that way that you do. Like, if you love Canada, good for you. Like, I don't hate Canada either. I just don't want to live here right now. What's wrong with that? Like, why am I not allowed? Like, why do I have to be like, I love Canada, I want to live here? Like, why can't I want to live somewhere else? You guys always imagine every time I come here, I'm not happy here, trust me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when I'm going back. I know, but I'm not obviously going to tell people.
Not the most conclusive proof, obviously, but very telling. The third visit to Canada, where she said she was going to stay permanently, she really badmouthed Kuwait. Too hot, too expensive, too this, too that. No, 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 no. She already knew at that point she was going back. And now she's badmouthing Canada. If she badmouths a location excessively to the point of being suspicious, be suspicious. She's stuck. She's staying. She knows. And she is trying far too hard to convince us otherwise. So what does this mean? What is the future of Foodie Beauty? Well, first she's got to think up a good reason for staying in Canada. One that she believes is convincing enough and believable enough. She's not going to claim that her relationship has ended, though, because that's final. She's going to suggest, hint, imply she's going back and that this is only temporary. Now, if my suspicions are correct and the reason she's not returning is because legally she's been found out about their law-breaking activities regarding cohabitation, some things have to occur. She will have to actually legally get married, which means she needs residency, which means she needs to be returning to a job, an actual in brackets, on paper, job. Can that be pulled off? Unlikely. She's not the most employable of candidates on a surface level, and it's a tough sell to convince authorities otherwise. Could she meet Salah in another country and get married there? Am I putting ideas in their head? Should I shut up? I don't know. That would work, because any marriage outside of Kuwait, as long as it's legal, would be recognised. But there again, I don't know about the technicalities and legalities and what's required to get married in other countries as well. Presumably you can't just pop over, I mean, except for Vegas, but then I doubt very much that Salah will get a visa to go there. The only other alternative is Salah finds somewhere else for them to live. How long will that take? Do they have the money to do that? I don't know. Anyway, let's expect some stuck in Canada beezing for several months at least, with countless excuses, and that Salah and her are still married, and that might drift off ever so slowly. Or they might orchestrate an event, probably at the detriment of Salah's reputation, because it would never be at the detriment of Foodies, would it? In about 6 months, if things can't be fixed. It's all speculation. It's just me and my little brain having a little think about things. I'm interested to hear the excuse we are going to be presented about why she's staying. I think it will be the sudden realisation that her health is an issue, and okay, taking notes, Foodie, this might come in useful. If she stays there for 6 months, suddenly she's got access to all the free healthcare again, and so that actually gives a reason to stay long term. If she could return, if she could genuinely, legitimately return, she'd be there in a second, because she needs her fake husband to maintain her fake narrative of her fake happily ever after. So let's see. All we can do is wait. However, I would like to, this is a leg for a thing I'm making. The thing being the more the lady protests, the more likely it is to be true. So let's wait for the next couple of rages, shall we?